Is this working? Yeah, tweet prepared. And then we need. Or should I skip the image because I think it will auto-generate something from.
I have no idea.
Wait, now we gotta see. Where does it like show? View on YouTube. There we go. Continue to YouTube. Let's see if we are live. We are live. Amazing, amazing. Okay, there's going to be some delay, but that's okay. Let's push the post.
Nice. So wait, I need also the link, but I will find it in your post directly.
Yeah, on Mithril main account you have it, and then I'm just going to drop it in. I should maybe actually just take. Right. Welcome, people. We're just gonna spread the link in some places. Let's see.
Yo, Tika.
What's up? Okay, wait. We gotta start the background music.
Huh? Yeah! Are you ready? You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let Alpha reign. Money, 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 Mithril money. Building stats like gold and honey. The code is tweaked, the volumes run. The Alpha's back, the Friday fun. You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let Alpha reign. Money, 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 Mithril money. Oh, yeah! Money, 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 Mithril money. Oh, it's good. Money, 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 Mithril money. Can you dig it? Oh, hit me. You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let Alpha reign. The code is tweaked, the volumes run. The family's back, the Friday fun. Money, 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 Mithril money. Mithril money in the house. Money, 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 Mithril money. Ha! Hey!
I gotta say, these songs are absolutely incredible. I've just had time to listen to some of them. But Tika, you're a legend as always. But we gotta give some shout outs to some of the new people as well. This is another one. Really impressive. I highly recommend. Check out the hashtag Mithril sounds. All of them are incredible.
Yeah.
What's up?
This one is top, I
Jerk,
think.
step into the vault where the Mithril stays cold. Locked in the glow, treasure shining like gold. Unbreakable doors, yeah, the metal don't bend. Guarding every secret from beginning to the end. Light on the move, but the
Man,
value so
it's dope.
heavy. Crypto grade strong, keep it sealed, keep it steady. If you're looking for the future, here's the default. Straight, same, global in the Mithril vault.
Ooh.
There's
Yeah,
so
it's a good
many. I also found one yesterday that sounded a bit like Imagine Dragon. It was. I'm gonna see if I can find it quickly. Oh, it was so good. I think it's this one. Yeah. Sorry, last one, and then we're gonna jump into the Justice. Shout
Yeah,
out
good.
to Cody, man. This is Cody.
Shining bright in the silver storm, legends are born. Mithril flows the heart of my.
Okay, let's jump into it. Hello, Natat. Amazing to have you in here. And Sanders, we have some of the OGs. Tika, oh, amazing. Okay, let's play it for a little bit more, for 30 seconds more, and then we will start the agenda.
Okay, but I want to start also because we have some really cool stuff to discuss. Like I'm bullish on today Alpha Friday.
Got you. Okay, I will play a bit of a song in the end. I just want to huge shout out and thank you to everyone that has submitted. This is going to be, I think, the new weekly frequency, right, Thomas? Are we going to do this every week? We miss it. I miss it.
Yeah.
I want to get back to the Alpha Friday. We've tried also to put it on a time that worked for both Galactica, Synthetica, everything else happening. Hopefully we've done a decent job. I think we got a slot in between everything. But so yeah, if you think trading bots, what Mithril is doing, the Perpdex wars are interesting, then we're going to try to do this every Friday the same time. We're trying out this format because we didn't want to do like a normal, I'm sorry to say this, but boring X space. I think we need a bit more, we need to be able to show things. We need to be able to see our faces. And we need to be able
But
to
now
show.
we are going full high tech because we are using StreamYard on YouTube. We can record, like, it's super high tech. I am very proud of us.
Thank you. I'm very impressed that my fevery coughing, was able to get this together in an hour. So if there's some problems with the setup, we do apologize. We are getting familiar with this new setup, so it might take a little bit of time, but we're happy that you guys are here. Okay, Thomas, what can people expect? Because there's been honestly an insane amount of stuff that's happened in the last 10 days since we opened the private beta. We've had the vault for a little bit longer, and we have some news around the vault as well. We changed the frequency. We moved from a weekly to a monthly. If you want, good morning, Zero. If you want, you can still withdraw until today. So if you want to withdraw, no hurt feelings. We understand, like, you do what you need to do. And then
so it's like, we understand 100%, 1,000%. It's tough these days.
Exactly. But going forward, we're going to open up the vault once a month. We also have some other vault news that we're going to share in a bit. And then we have some metrics to look at. We have done, hold your horses. Otoma, can I get like a little... We have done over 11 million in total volume. We are doing an average of $1.3 to $1.6 million of volume per 24 hours. That is absolutely ridiculous. It is way beyond what we expected. So thank you to everyone that has been participating in the testing. Thank you to everyone that has submitted the forms. Thank you to everyone that has been sharing their own tribes and learnings and findings in the TG group. It's been absolutely amazing. We try and document our own journey. You might have noticed that you've seen a lot of my face in the feed lately. We try and do at least one video each day looking at what bots is currently producing the best performance, and then trying to share that with you guys as transparently as possible so that you can spin up the bot configurations that are currently working. And I just want to give a shout out to the 10 bips bot. It's actually Thomas preset config. I've just changed it from 9 bips to 10 bips and increased the refresh interval to 30. So essentially it allows for a little bit more time for the order to get filled. It's printing money. It's in the green and it's generating insane volume. We're generating $115,000 per day in volume at a positive P&L. So at $8.8, wow, we're making, which is actually fantastic. Like, we're beating some teams because this is quite a competitive space. I'm not going to name drop anyone, but we're beating teams that have way more people, way more funding. They have been doing this for a month in ghost mode.
Years. We talked with the guy. They have been working on this bot since 2 years.
So I'm quite bullish. What we're trying to do with Mithril right now is really to optimize the speed of iteration. We want to stay small. We want to stay this wonderful community until we have a product that all of us, not just me and Toma and Hugo, but that literally all of us, including you guys testing it, feel so excited about that you want to share it. And I think we can look a little bit at what that vision might look like today, because Toma, you're going to bring people through a product roadmap. I love that the first Alpha Friday we do, we're like, here's the product roadmap, here's the vision, here's the metric, everything. We're just going to give it all away. But that's what these are for. It's Alpha Friday.
And like, if you have any question, you just put it in the chat. We will jump in. Like, we're not so many. So like, use this space to ask anything you ever wonder, and we will jump in right away.
Okay, so we touched a bit on the metrics. Just quickly for everyone that has participated in the testing, you can still fill out the form. We are going to distribute the $1,000 to all of the people that have been participating in the testing really early next week. So make sure that you have your wallet and your email and everything submitted in the form, so that it becomes easy for us, because we're not a huge team. So we need to process these payout quite efficiently. But you got $1,000 coming to all of the people that have participated. So it should be something like $20, $30, $40 each. So huge thank you for taking a leap of faith and testing out what we're building.
And like, we will need you again, because we are building a shit ton of stuff, like a lot. And that's why, like, speed of iteration, we will keep accelerating always and always. We will share a bit later, like the product roadmap. You'll see it has a lot of stuff on a quite a short period of time. And maybe it will drift a bit for 1 week, but we are confident we can make it. And I think it's exciting. I'm excited.
Yes. And what we really want to do with Mithril, right, is for the people that have read the vision and mission sort of stuff, we essentially want to create a DeFi cabal. We think that some of the most powerful things that you can take action on is going to be asymmetry of information. The closer you are to the source, the more asymmetry you're going to be able to execute on. The more volume, the more people, the bigger your cabal becomes, the more influence it has. And we think that route forward is going to be using essentially adaptability, consumer apps, right? Mithril and the bot builder is really built to help anyone execute on a trading idea. Whether it is that you saw Elon Musk with a Bitcoin t-shirt and you were like, I want to go long Bitcoin, but I don't know how to do that. And I want to take profit. I don't want to just go long because I don't know when to sell. Then you should actually be able to say that to an interface. I saw Elon Musk with a Bitcoin t-shirt, go long on Bitcoin for me, but make sure to take profit. And it will actually give you a couple of suggestions. That's sort of the long-term vision that we have. We might take some sneak peeks at that today. But before I start rambling on properly, because we will see how long I can hold up today, do you want to show the product roadmap and give people a little bit of a taste on what's to come over the next couple of, I was about to say months, but I think it's more like a timeline in weeks and days.
Wait, can I share this thing? I can.
If you want, I can do it as well. I can see it coming up here.
I think it's working, right? Wait, I will.
In 2 seconds, we're going to get it. There we go.
Right. All right. So it's a beautiful deck. We spent hours and hours to make it so beautiful for you guys. So this is, each block is like a week, right? And we start 24, it's next Monday. So next Monday, we have a lot of stuff that are going on your face right away. This is basically done. We just need to push the update. So what do we have? First is something a bit boring, but very powerful for us. It's a DEX abstraction layer. It's what basically allows us to plug in a new DEX and make it directly compatible with all the new strategy we want to deploy. That means it's very easy to deploy one new strategy on all the DEX we will support. And it's very easy to integrate a new DEX and make it directly compatible to all the existing strategies. And this new DEX, this abstraction layer, we are already using it for Extended. So Extended right now, it's already, I can say 95% live on the abstraction layer. So on Monday, you will be able to use Extended to connect your API credential and to use a new strategy that we've created, which is a scalping momentum strategy. That's a strategy that is very powerful to capture like volume and PNL in a trending market. Basically, it looks like, are we in a trend? What is the direction of the trend? Is going up. So I take a long position with a target profit, and then I will close very fast. So it's like a scalping working in the trend. So all of these free stuff, Extended, abstraction layer, and the scalping, they are live, ready to be pushed on Monday. Also, we will have this, which is a new profile page with the badges. So the badges, I will just show it it's kind of a simple one to start, like kind of an MVP, but basically it will look at how many volume you generated, how many trades you captured, and you will be able to earn level and badge for all of that. Why do we want to have badges? Because the badges will allow you to earn a multiplier, a volume multiplier. So if you have, let's say in this example, I have 1.24 multiplier on my volume. If every week I generate 1 million volume, I will multiply this by this multiplier. Why do we want to measure the volume? Because the point system for the bot will be related to the volume you generate every week. And the point system, as you know, it's also what we use to reward with the Mithril airdrop the activity of all the Mithril users. And then next week, we're going to release an updated market maker strategy, V2. We will keep the V1 because maybe you like the V1, you understand how it works. So we will have both in parallel, most probably. But we will still have the V2, which has like kind of improved feature, and like also a mode where you can choose, I want to generate more PNL, or I want to generate more volume. So the market maker V2, you have this ability to choose which mode you want to activate. And like why we want to do that is because you can have one market maker bot in PNL mode that will compensate the cost of the volume mode. Like what we try to do is make something that is super easy to use. So you shouldn't spend hours, like you could spend hours to optimize the setup. But if you don't want to do that, you can just deploy these two bots and they will hopefully compensate each other. I say hopefully because like we are always trying to, also us to optimize this thing.
And I gotta say, Thomas, I'm quite happy with the Market Maker V1 to start with. If you haven't seen it already, there's a new daily episode out, and we're doing extrapolated 1 million in volume at $76 earnings. So it's in the green. We're doing $115,000 a day with the 10 bips one. Market Maker, standard configs, everything. The only thing changed is the interval. Everything else is the same. And it's doing $115,000 in volume with a profit of $8.8. So if you're not already running it, spin it up right now would be my recommendation. No financial advice. Sorry, Thomas, continue.
These things are also always like market dependent, right? That's why for us, it makes sense to have one market maker strategy and one that works best in ranging market, and one scalping momentum strategy that is best for trending market. So if you combine these two, you can basically be active in any kind of market condition and generate volume at a very good price. So what next? So basically next week you will have two DEXs, Paradex and Extendex, fully integrated. That means that we can already start working on the delta neutral strategy. This we want to make it super easy. We don't want to make some, because it's a sensitive topic, the delta neutral, because you basically having two positions opposite on two different DEXs. You need to look at the the funding rate for each position. And we want to just create a simple bot that will allow you to open the position, monitor it, and track it. Super simple. We don't want to do for now something like super fancy. We want to do something reliable. That's the main thing we want to do. So this one, we hope to have it like in the next kind of 2 weeks. Interface V2, we'll just beautify a bit the interface to make it a bit more gamified, where we'll Alex, do you want to talk about this one? Because like it's your baby, you love it.
If we want, we have the Figma I shared with you. So if you want, I could actually show them.
It's still early, but let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, wait. Share. I'm going to see if I can take over. Looks like I can. Okay, let's have a look at this. You guys are literally going to get to see it nearly the same time as the team gets to see it. We're going to see. Can you see it, Thomas?
Yes.
Right?
It's coming. It's small, but it's coming.
All right.
You want to zoom a bit?
Oh, sorry. Let's jump back. Is that better?
Yeah.
Nice. So this is the long-term vision. This will not be available next week. I just want to make that clear to people. This is what we envision, right? We envision a place where anyone can actually go with any idea, conviction, or simply just because they're curious and maybe copy someone else. But we want to completely take away the threshold to entry. We want people to be able to be out on a run, listen to a podcast and be like, holy shit, I'm really convinced about Ethereum over the next week. I want to put in a scalping momentum bot that takes profit and that follows the trend that might be starting right now. We want people to be able to sort of, oh, I heard about a delta neutral opportunity, execute on this one straight away. Or if you want, I guess people could also use it to like test out some KOLs that are like, this is what I'm running as a strategy. You can literally sound record that, transcribe it, upload it, and see if they're talking shit or if they're actually running a profitable strategy. But so this is the interface and the interference that we're imagining. And then just to show a little bit, we have an updated bot card, as we're calling it, where you can see the immediate information, you can see the volume, you can see the daily P&L, and then you might also see the next level thing. And this is very much in line with what Thomas just mentioned when it comes to badges and ranks. So as you reach certain thresholds, for example, 500,000 in volume or things like that, you will actually see some changes on your bot. I won't give too much away, but it could be that the bot changes a bit in look and feel. And you are going to get essentially multipliers on your Mithril points. So your ability to farm increases the better bots, the more volume that you're creating, the more value that you're creating for the DeFi capital. We have a couple of different views on this one. So this one is sort of the standard version. And then you have the one that I personally love. That is a little bit more minimalistic. And then you have the expanded view. So this gives you a bit more of the info. You see the daily fees, you see order fills. And what we really, really want to enable with this is also for you to do interference with the bot so that whether or not you understand like refresh interval or whether you understand max inventory and stuff like this, you can literally just say, I want more volume, and it will see how it can tweak the existing strategy to generate more volume. For example, it can suggest to you then that, okay, I found a way that I think I can increase the volume. It would increase the risk because one of the ways to increase more volume is to lower the refresh interval. I would estimate this to be the new volume at this new cost. Do you want to do this? And then you literally just press yes if you want to go ahead with that recommendation. You might get a couple. So this is really what the long-term vision is. We want to enable people to build their own army of bots, whether they're into the BTC ecosystem, the Solana ecosystem, whether you want to have scalpers, momentum, delta neutral. It might be that you want to use social signals. So anytime Trump or Elon makes a tweet, you short something, or you go long on something, or every time a project is listed on Binance, you short that. Whatever it may be, we want to take away the threshold between your idea and the ability to execute these quite complicated trading strategies by allowing you to essentially create an army of bots that you can interact with in plain English, potentially even voice one day, to execute on those visions for you. And this is a little bit also how we see the future of Mithril, so that you can actually see the different bots created by other people, how they're performing. This could also be like a paid feature. So like if you as a bot creator wanted to, you could say, yes, I want to make my bot public, or I don't want to make it public. If you make it public, and if people copy your trading strategy, you could get a rev share or something like that. We don't want to sort of limit anything for now. But yeah,
it's like you could be able to tokenize your bot or your bot parameters. So if you have like the best performing bot of the month, of the year, like for sure, I want to know your setup. And it's something very valuable. So you can say, no, it's my edge. There is no way I will give this access to anyone. Or you say, send me your money and let's share.
Exactly. So that is a little bit what we're imagining for the long-term future. And what Thomas mentioned when he was speaking about inference is exactly this. It's the new look and feel, how all of this is coherent, so that the progress that you make with your bots get attributed to your account profile. You get bonuses on your account profile. Yeah, this is how we imagine the look and feel of it. Thomas, if you want to go back to the product roadmap.
My slide is so lame compared to what you presented. Okay, I will finish super fast because I just have one cool stuff to say, I think.
You're showing people the value. I do apologize, people. The entire family has gotten a bit sick, so I apologize for the coughing and for the interruptions.
Can you see my screen? I'm not sure. Oh, you need to do the layout.
Yeah. I'm still learning the settings in the back end. There we go. Now it's live, I think.
Yeah, it is. So that's like the new interface. So Alex showed you the far away vision with the ChatGPT interface, let's call it this way. But in 2 weeks, the first thing I want to do is to add already like kind of the nice new bot cards with the level tracking. Maybe your bot can earn some medals to show like his accomplishment. And these are also reflected in your own user profile. Like, I don't know, imagine like Call of Duty, you can earn some ranks from 1 to 100, let's say. Here it's the same. So it's like your social proof, and which will also give you better like condition or reward on the Mithril ecosystem. That's the vision. And the first part of this vision, we will have it in a couple of weeks. Okay, I won't go like bots referral endpoint. So it's kind of associated. We want also to use this. You can refer people to the bot program and earn more point with that. It's like you knew it was coming. And then we have the DIY strategy. So that's the first brick to enable the AI assisted strategy creation. So DIY strategy is like you have access to a bunch of entry signal, exit signal, money management parameters, and you can choose, okay, I want to have a strategy that takes a long trade when this signal is triggered, and I want to exit when this is measured, and like you build your own strategy. Why do we want to have these bricks? This first layer is because it's a tool that will be used by the AI assisted or the ChatGPT interface to create your own bots. So we are slowly basically creating one by one the entire infrastructure that is required for the AI bots creator. Okay, I want to talk about one thing. It's the very last item you see on the roadmap. It's a new DEX integration. So just imagine, Alex, he shared like the vision we want to create the DeFi cabal, the Mithril cabal, is something where that's really the vision we want, is to all together as a Mithril community, we want to be a powerful force. Like we want to have decks that go to us to say, guys, you're generating 1 million volume per week. Like we are interested in that. Can we work together to make this happen? And we will say, yeah, why not? But what can you offer to us and to our community? Like we want to become a strong force all together and to leverage it to have access to the best opportunities. And like we think we have identified a DEX where already today, after like 2 weeks of existence, we can already go to a DEX and say, see the numbers we can achieve. Like you should be working with us because it's in your own interest. So let's figure something out. I think I won't say anything, but we want to be able already to leverage what you guys and all together, the metrics we created, like almost 12 million volume in 9 days, which is huge. And so we will go together with the DEXs in a couple of weeks to say, no, it's 50 million, jump on board. This kind of stuff.
I thought you were going to name drop it. I thought you were going to be like, and Wandex have already reached out to us, and they are. And I was like, oh, exactly. We're going to say something for next week.
Exactly.
Thomas, thank you so much. You've already dropped quite a bit. I want to highlight to people, this roadmap is not in months. It's not in years. It's literally in weeks. So, Thomas, I've seen it. It's live. It's working. It's incredible. You're going to have extended next week. You're going to have a new scalping momentum bot next week. You're going to have new interface in roughly 2 weeks, potentially delta neutral in 2 to 3 weeks. Things are moving forward quickly. So we're very excited about that. We're going to continue to try and iterate as quickly as possible. You've gotten a taste of the long-term vision, where we want to take the graphics, where we want to take the user interface. There is one more thing maybe that we could say about the gamified tournaments, because they are out of this world. Maybe, okay, let's save that when we're closer to it so that we can show you guys maybe some demos and stuff. But I would encourage people, if some of the ones listening are millennials or around millennials-ish, our age, if you remember Age of Empire, think about that, but in a trading competition. And then I would just leave you with that, because we're not going to do normal trading competitions at Mithril. It's going to be, to be honest, a completely new way of doing trading competitions altogether. And I'm quite excited about it. But you need to tune in next week for that one. Thomas?
For me, it's more like a Risk than Age of Empire.
Sorry, one more time?
Like you mentioned Age of Empire, but for me, it's more like Risk, like the board game. But I think it's going to be super.
That's a way better analogy. That's a way better. Yeah, definitely. Because it's way more. It's like more than Settlers of Catan. Risk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're on point. But we have some last alpha before we end today.
Can we answer sender question before we jump on the Super Goal Alpha? Do you have any idea of extended point farming stats? So I'm not sure I fully understand what you mean, but like extended, it's so the reason why we put the biggest allocation in the vault is because we think extended is very well placed to be Risk of Empire. Like extended is like we are super bullish on it. It will be big. It has a very asymmetric kind of potential in the sense that it's still speculation, right? But Revolut people, they have the best connection. The CEO of Extended is a guy that created the crypto part of Revolut, so they know exactly what they are talking about. And it has been farmed a lot, for sure. And like that's why the vault is becoming maybe a tiny less efficient, but the best way to farm extended point is through trading. So that's why we want to have the bot there. And now we can go to the exciting short-term event.
Yeah, because if that wasn't enough, we have decided to do one more thing. And Hugo was supposed to be here today, but he's currently, I think, on a flight or literally boarding as we speak. I saw that Mattis, a beloved friend of us and of the entire Swissborg ecosystem, currently in charge of BorgPad, teased a little bit about it a couple of minutes ago. Thomas, what is Mithril doing with Mattis, BorgPad, and the Solana ecosystem?
So most of the perp decks right now, they are on EVM, but there are a few that are working on Solana. BorgPad is very close to the Solana ecosystem, to the Swissborg ecosystem as well. And it just makes sense that we kind of combine our forces to create a vault that will allow you to deposit SOL token to farm extremely early, probably the earliest possible. One of the biggest upcoming perp decks is on Solana. And this, like in 10 days, only 10 days, it's not so far away, this will be live. Early December, right? Is not announced. No one announced it yet. We will do that probably on Monday. But yeah, we will launch a tiny vault with BorgPad on Solana to be able to allow you to farm. It's very low risk also, and it's even generate yields. Okay, you know what? I will just drop the name. Or should I? Okay, let's wait one day.
No, it's the first Alpha Friday. We got a little bit of time left until I'm on the ground. Go for it. You need to do it. We gotta deliver on the Alpha.
So there is this perp deck. You can check it out. It's called Bulk, B-U-L-K. It's like these guys, they know what they're doing. They are building in the Solana ecosystem. You know we are bullish on it because I think 2 weeks ago, we already created an article, a research article on them. And like they do things the right way. They are here for the long run. So they created their own validator, their own LST with Sanctum. And very soon they are going to create, like the perp deck exists, but it's going to open very soon with the vault and then with the trading APY, where we will be there, of course, for the bots. And right now, these guys are quite close to the Swissborg ecosystem as well. So we will be in a good position to be close to the source of information, let's say.
And I think we're some of the earliest people speaking to these guys. So you guys are literally, this is exactly what we mean when we say like a DeFi cabal. People are already taking notice of what the Mithril community is doing. We're getting contacted by DEXs. We're getting contacted by, if I can call them, liquidity providers. We're getting contacted by VCs and funds.
We had a call 3 days ago with a VC, like
2
what?
VCs.
They came to us.
One more that we haven't answered. So like, what you guys are doing is really, really, really showing the power of what happens when people come together with a shared mission. And I'm very excited that this is going to be one of the first opportunities that materialize. It's going to be early access to the vault. It's going to be, I legit think we are going to be, if not the first, one of the first actors that get access to their API, which means as soon as that happens, you guys can start farming what I think is going to be one of the biggest perp dexes on Solana. That is asymmetry of information. That's what we are capable of doing when we come together and act as a unit. Super excited about this. Thomas, I'm literally about to keel over. I think we gotta wrap it up for today. But guys, we're gonna do this every Friday. You see that regardless of what happened to us, we're gonna continue to do this. Like, we're gonna show up here if it's rainy, if we're sick, if it doesn't matter. Every Friday, 1 p.m. UTC. We're going to bring you guys the alpha that we helped create together. We're going to share as much as possible, as transparently as possible. And hopefully let's be honest, let's hopefully make us all really, really rich because we have money in the Mithril name. So yeah, we look forward to it. If you're a tester, if you participated in the first 8 days of testing, please make sure that you fill out the form because we're going to process payouts. So we're going to be splitting $1,000 for all the people that have helped test out the very, very, very early version of the product. Make sure that you fill out the form so that you don't miss. It's going to be, I think, something along $20, $30, $40 each. So make sure that you do
I will
that.
share the link again on Telegram.
Thank you so much, Tom. And let us know, like, in the comments, did you enjoy bringing back Alpha Friday? I missed it. Like, this helps me anchor the entire week. I also think it becomes motivation. It becomes like, what can we do that gives us a bit of alpha to share on Friday? If you like the drop a little emoji in the comments. Awesome to see. We gotta end it with a little bit of an outro song. I'm gonna see if I can get my screen share up again because these are incredible. I think we're gonna do a poll, whatever it's called, like when people vote. So we're gonna do a tweet or something like that, so that you guys can come in. We're gonna pick a couple of these songs early next week because now I need to get back in bed. But we're going to pick some of our favorites, and you guys are going to get to vote on which Mithril theme song is going to be the winner early next week, and that's the theme song that we're going to be using. We might give some shout outs here and there because there are so many absolutely amazing submissions here. Let's hear one as we fade out. Guys, thank you so much for this week. Thank you so much for the first 10 days, 1.5 weeks of Mithril. We blasted every record that we internally as a team set when it comes to total volume, when it comes to bots deployed, trades, order fills, and daily volume. We were thinking that we might be around like 500,000 in daily volume. We're literally 300% more than that. I think today, Thomas, we're at $1.6 million in the last 24 hours. It's
huge.
incredible.
It's huge. Man, I'm coding all day long. I don't even have time to look at the metrics. Like, thanks. It's a good news for me.
Okay, guys, have a wonderful weekend. We're just going to play a little bit of this song so that you get some nice tunes to start the weekend too. Thank you so much for joining. We will see you again next week.
Shining bright in the silver storm, cut through the dark where legends are born. Mithril flows the heart of mine, forged in fire, chasing light. Mithril strong, unbreakable chain. Feel the pulse, the power remains. Mithril gold, it gleams, it sings. Armor of God, the strength of kings. In the